Ladies and gentlemen, signori e signori, welcome back to another episode of my journey to 1000 ELO points on chess.com. I've been on holiday. I played quite a little bit on my phone, which generally I don't play very well. But I had actually a very good streak, like 4 or 5 games where I won in a row. And I just want to today to go to review a couple of them because I think I actually quite improved, and I'm now to a decent point. I'm above 550 again. So just let's start with the first game after the music. In the first game today, I'm white. And I'm playing someone around my point is she's 541, I'm 534 at the moment. So I'm playing my usual London system with d4. She comes back with as well d5. So I'm going as usual. This is pretty standard opening for me, and I play well the best here. I don't know why it doesn't say the book, because it's actually this is like the London system opening, but I'm happy with that. I'm developing my knights, and she develops nicely. It's quite mirrored, pawns, knights, and bishop. At the point, I'm closing the gap here with e3. She does the same, so she's completely copying all my moves, or it's just her opening for against the Rondo systems. I know here I should probably go there to make them double in the pawns, but I just prefer to go here. I offer the change of the bishop that she accepts. I take with the queen, so I already at my fifth move, I already have ready to castle and connecting the two rooks, which is pretty good. I'm happy with this position. She wants to take my knight. I'm happy with that, but I'm because I can castle now, and she takes the knight. I take with the queen. Good. I don't want to double the pawns. She threatens my queen with a knight. I see that. I move it. I could have moved on the left. I prefer to move it here. Don't know why, to be honest, but just because maybe I can then go down. She castles. I always like to open the file for the king to go somewhere in case I get an attack on the first line. Yeah, she's fine. She attacks my queen again. So what I'm going to do, I decide to move my queen. Actually, the best move here, because I want to enter here and then get the free pawn. She takes my pawn here, and she wants to take my rook. And that was actually a mistake. Because what I do, I go, of course, I save my rook here. And then she does the best move, actually. Threaten my queen. I take that. And then something happens. She completely missed that I have my bishop here. So she moves the rook here. I take with the bishop. And she resigns. So not many moves. But I'm showing this game because I actually had 97% accuracy, which is the first time I'm above actually 95, I think. So I'm amazed about that. And I play like a 1300, while she was playing like a 1200, apart for this, probably, I don't know why, because this was quite a basic mistake. But I'm quite happy. This was a really good game where I played very accurate. I've done my opening. I connected my rooks very early on, and I was going to attack. So I wanted then to move my bishop here, and then probably entering. Depending on what I was doing, I had my queen here, and yeah. So pretty happy. So that was the first game. And then let's go to the second game. The second game instead, I'm not going to do any spoiler if I'm going to win or lose. I'm black this time. I can say that both me and my opponent haven't played very well, so I want to show this one as well. My mistake. Sorry, I'm white. This is just like I'm white again. So I'm looking at my opponent point of view. I'm playing my usual London system. He replied exactly the same. A knight. I open with my knight, and then I'm expected to move with my pawn there. All right, he gets the center, which is already good, threatening my bishop. So what I'm going to do, I completely blunder my bishop and I move my bishop here. Why I've done that, I don't know. I just completely didn't see that. So he is clever. He saw the opportunity, get my bishop. At the moment, I'm like biting my nails, so saying like, why this is happening. I'm taking the pawn, but at this moment, I'm already down one piece. He's +2, and I'm not up to a great start. He does something very weird. Moves the knight here. You should never move the knight here. Probably, yeah, he didn't move it here because he wanted to open the bishop. But then, I would just say, just open the bishop first and give me a check. He doesn't do that. I castle. So at the moment, so he can't check me anymore. He goes there with the knight. Interesting. I want to get rid of the knight there. So now the knight is completely stuck. He has to go back only in this position because all the other positions I can get the knight for free, and he does that. Best move. I gave a check, so I also move the rook in the center. I quite like moving the rook in the center, and also giving the check. It's quite good. He moves it. I would probably have moved, the bishop there. He moves it there. Fine. Maybe what he wants to do is go to here and then do a manual. I'll move my pawn there. Best move. Why I've done that? Probably because I want to move my knight there. He doesn't take, and he makes a blunder. I take the free pawn and threaten the knight, and now this knight is almost stuck. He moves it there, but then I can develop my knight, finally. He moves the rook, and I take. Free pawn, I double the pawns, but I can also threaten this knight now. So I'm really like, I'm not attacking to give checks, but I'm attacking like few pieces, and these two knights are hanging the whole time, and he has to move them around. So I'm quite happy with that. At this point, as you can see from the bar, I'm almost like completely winning. But with me, I can blunder anytime, anything. So what I do, wrong move. Yes, here I could have done that. To be honest, I don't know why. If I'm doing this, what would have happened? Well, if he was taking, I would have taken. Here we are. So that piece was protected by my bishop. I didn't see that. So what I've done instead, I moved my bishop there. Quite useless because then I'm going to be completely blocked by this piece. He takes my pawn, and it's free because I can't take from the knight because he's got the rook. And then great. I've done this move, which is a great move apparently, and I'm happy I saw that. Of course, doing this, he can't take because I give it a check. So he takes it up. And at the point, I could have taken, and that's something that I actually thought, if I move the knight here, then I can take, and he can't take with the queen. And then I got a pawn very close to promotion. But I saw it like with one move later. He threatened my knight. I don't mind, because at this point, he could have taken, but I'm actually... take it, threatening the queen. He moves the queen. I'm not doing anything with my knight. I'm leaving that here. I'm waiting for the pawn to be able to promote. Now I'm taking their pawn. He takes. Well, I want this knight to get out of my way. He does something that I don't really understand, because he takes it because he wants to threaten my queen, but he didn't see this. That was a big blunder from him. I take it. He moves the knight. Fine, it's not a problem. I give a check because I got this knight to protect. He moves it, and then I give the other check. He moves the knight, and then I take it with a check, and then I retake it with a check. All best moves. he moves it, and then I'm checkmate, because this is, now I got this and this. So I won this game. I made some mistakes, so I played like a 900 with like 67% of accuracy, but I'm quite happy. I know it was a 528, so it's kind of like me. I was 534 like the game before that. So a couple of games before that. So I'm quite happy with this game. So I'm experimenting this new type of reviewing. So when I'm playing like I'm not a computer, I'm going to review in this way. So please leave me in the comments if you prefer when I play live, or if I do like the voiceover reacting to my own games. Also, I don't always remember very well where I played, but I think they're able to be faster than when I play live. So let me know. Please subscribe, click on the bell, like the video, that will really help me. And I see quite few of my latest video got quite good traction of comments, and I'm really enjoying reading the comments, and I'm learning also from some of you. So please keep leaving the comments, because I'm very interested to reply and to understand. This is all for today. Thank you for watching so far, and I'll see you in the next episode.